And now Mrs. Neka Nolim from the Communications and Engagement Department joins us for the March Board presentations. Good evening, Neka.
Good evening, Mr. Board Chair, board members, superintendent and staff, and community members. This evening we have 7 presentations on the agenda. We begin with a recognition of a team of 5 talented students from Atlantic Community High School who placed first in the 2019 Palm Beach County Regional Ethics Bowl. They competed in the tournament in which teams discuss ethical questions related to current social issues. The team will go on to compete at the National Ethics Bowl tournament next month at the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill. A group of sponsors were instrumental in their support of the 2019 Ethics Bowl. A special thank you to Richard and Leslie Stone from the Richard and Leslie Stone Family Fund, Claudia Barto from Junior Achievement of the Palm Beaches and Treasure Coast, Guy Miller from the Better Business Bureau serving Southeast Florida and the Caribbean, and David Steinfeld from the Palm Beach County Bar Association. Additionally, the team will be recognized at the 2019 Better Business Bureau Torch Awards for Ethics Luncheon, which will be held next month as well. The event will benefit Atlantic High School and their participation in the National Ethics Bowl. Each of the students worked extremely hard to earn their first place finish, and we wish them luck at the national tournament. Congratulations to this talented group of 12th grade students from Atlantic Community High School for their first place finish. Congratulations to Ian Leon, Angela Muller, Suman Santi, Anna Valeria Tazak, and Shreya Venkat. And we'd also like to acknowledge their coach, Joseph Frejkovic, Tara Delagradio Campo, the principal at Atlantic High, as well as Becky Youngman, the manager of teaching and learning. Let's give them all a round of applause.
I'm just missing Dr. Robinson. There we are. 1, 2, and... Oh.
Next, we want to recognize the winners of the Palm Beach School Counselor Association School Counselor of the Year at the elementary, middle, and high school level, as well as the new Counselor of the Year. These individuals were selected by a group of their peers as exemplars in school counseling and for their support of comprehensive school counseling programs that address the social, emotional, academic, and college career needs of their students. First, we have the Elementary School Counselor of the Year, who is Wenda Oscar from Cross Point Elementary. She has been working for the school district for a total of 18 years and as a teacher and counselor for 8 years. When she came to the U.S. in 1999, she felt lost in the educational system because it was so different than what she was used to, and she couldn't find any staff members that spoke her language. She chose her profession because of her personal experiences, her desire to close the achievement gap between English language learners and other students, and to be a positive role model. What keeps her going is watching her students find their self-worth and find reasons to love school. Let's give her a round of applause. The Middle School Counselor of the Year is Julia Fassell from Woodlands Middle. She has been with the district for 40 years and has worked as a school counselor at Woodlands Middle for more than 20 years. She comes from a family of educators and knew from a young age that she wanted to spend her life impacting the hearts of young people. As a school counselor, she helps students believe in themselves and their abilities. She assists them in setting goals and impresses upon them the importance of grit and determination. What keeps her going every day and why she loves her job so much is being able to say to the kids, "You got this." Let's give her a round of applause.
One, two, and
The High School Counselor of the Year is Mary Turner from Park Vista Community High School. She has been with the school district for 19 years and has more than 20 years of overall experience. She also comes from a family of educators and also knew that she wanted a career where she could help people. She became a school counselor to help students achieve their social, personal, and academic goals. The love she has for all of her students and the knowledge that she is making a difference in their lives motivates her every day. Let's give her a round of applause.
that's perfect. One, two,
And the new Counselor of the Year is Casey Weber from Wellington Community High School. She has been working as a counselor in the school district for a little over a year. She was inspired to become a school counselor by discovering ways to help connect students' passions with possible career and life choices. She enjoys the opportunity she gets each day to positively impact a student's life, and her commitment to that critical role keeps her going, doing the important work of working with our kids. Let's give her a round of applause. Each of these school counselors attend to the complex needs of students each and every day, and we're very proud to recognize them this evening. Thank you for your hard work. Next, we want to recognize the recipients of the Palm Beach School Counselor Association Site-Based Administrator of the Year Award, which honors school-based administrators who empower counselors to run effective, efficient, comprehensive school counseling programs at the elementary, middle, and high school level. We first have the Site-Based Elementary School Administrator of the Year, Ms. Danielle Garcia, the principal at Coral Sunset Elementary. She has been with the district since 2001 and has more than 30 years of experience. She loves igniting a fire in those around her, seeing the growth in her staff and her students, and the positive impact she is able to have on her students each day is the most rewarding thing for her. Let's give her a round of applause. The Site-Based Middle School Administrator of the Year is Joe Pisia, the principal at Eagles Landing Middle School. He has worked for the district for 20 years and is in his 6th year as a principal. His work ethic led him into leadership, and it's his students, staff, and community that keep him going each day. He is carrying on a tradition of commitment to education, following in the footsteps of his father, who was a teacher and coach in the school district. Let's give him a round of applause. And the Site-Based High School Administrator of the Year is Corey Ferreira, the Assistant Principal at Dreyfus School of the Arts. Corey has, yes, congratulations. Corey has been with the district for 14 years, the past 6 as an assistant principal. When she was a student at Coniston Middle and Forest Hill High School, she had impactful teachers who believed in her unconditionally. Their support fueled her decision to go into education, and her students and teachers keep her going each day. She considers Dreyfus a family, and they all support each other, which leads to great success. Let's give her a round of applause. Next, we will be recognizing a group of Meadow Park Elementary School students who won the Regional Solar Cook-Off competition at Florida Atlantic University last month. 2 teams competed and won first place solar design, first place culinary, and first place overall in the grade 3 to 5 category. Students used their STEM engineering design knowledge to construct an oven from recycled materials that would be able to reach at least 200 degrees in temperature in order to make a variety of meals using locally grown ingredients. The students demonstrated ingenuity and creativity in winning this unique contest. Congratulations to the team of students who are called the Solar Six: Anthony Blessington, who is in the 4th grade, and 5th graders Jude Blessington, Hunter Bragg, Julian DeJesus, William Miller, and Caden Sothen. And additional congratulations to the other team of students who are called the Energy Efficient Eagles, all 5th graders: Amanda Baez, Melissa Morion, Victoria Prida, Brittany Ruiz, Maria Sosa, and Camilla Strobel. And also thank you to the coaches for their guidance and support: Valerie Blessington, Kathleen Heydrich, Avelina Strobel, and Atmara Portilla. And we also want to acknowledge the Meadow Park's principal, Ms. Valerie Zaloga Haynes. Let's give them all a round of applause. Now we want to recognize the Leslie L. Alexander Foundation for their generous donation of $12,000 to support the basic needs of homeless students and their families. The foundation provided the gift to the school district's McKinney-Vento program, which addresses problems faced by children experiencing homelessness and works to remove barriers to successful outcomes for those students. We often take for granted the ability to grab lunch at a local deli when the mood strikes, or pop into a gas station to fill our tank when our car needs gas. Through a donation like this, the McKinney-Vento program is able to provide homeless students and their families with many of the basic necessities they need to survive. The district greatly appreciates this donation and is grateful for the support of our vulnerable students. Here this evening to accept this recognition, we have Ellen Endell, Executive Director of the Leslie Alexander Foundation, and a thank you to Beth Leffler, Specialist and Homeless Liaison in the Department of Support Services. And we also want to acknowledge our District 4 board member, Ms. Erica Whitfield, who is also an advocate for the homeless. Let's give them all a round of applause. Next, we want to recognize, this is a long list, 43 of our elementary schools for receiving awards from the United States Department of Agriculture's Healthier U.S. School Challenge. The challenge is a voluntary certification initiative recognizing schools that demonstrate a commitment to advocating healthier school environments through the promotion of nutrition and physical activity. All awardees of this certification have surpassed minimum meal service requirements and excelled in nutrition, education, physical education, and other areas of wellness and food service management. Schools that earned bronze level received $500, and schools that achieved silver level received $1,000. In keeping with the mission of the school district, the Healthier U.S. School Challenge Award is a testament to the district's positive learning culture and our commitment to the health and well-being of our students. We want to acknowledge the following people for their efforts in support of this Healthier U.S. initiative: Ms. Janine Rizzo, School-Based Wellness Coordinator and School Garden Liaison. Nanique Garidian, Assistant School-Based Wellness Coordinator. And also thank you to Allison Monbleu, School Food Service Director, and Jamie McCarthy, School Food Service Manager of Nutrition Services. At this time, we'd like to recognize the following elementary schools for their bronze level achievements in the Healthier U.S. School Challenge. I'd ask the representatives from each school to come forward as I call your school's name, and can everyone please hold your applause until each school is mentioned. So congratulations to Barton Elementary, Beacon Cove Intermediate, Berkshire Elementary, Binks Forest Elementary, Elbridge Gale Elementary, Freedom Shores, Hidden Oaks, Jupiter Farms, Lighthouse Elementary, Limestone Creek, Loxahatchee Groves, Murakami Park, Northborough Elementary, Palm Beach Public, Panther Run, Verde Elementary, Wellington Elementary, and Whispering Pines. Let's give them all a round of applause.
Winbrook Elementary.
Okay. And also congratulations to Winbrook Elementary. And now we'd like to recognize the following elementary schools for their silver level achievement in the Healthier U.S. School Challenge. I'd ask the representatives from each school to come forward as I call your school's name. And can everyone please hold your applause until each school is mentioned. Congratulations to Belvedere Elementary, Boca Raton Elementary, C.O. Taylor Kirkland Elementary, Cross Point Elementary, Crystal Lakes, Cypress Trails, Gladeview, Grove Park, Hagen Road, Hope Centennial, Indian Pines, Lincoln Elementary, North Grade, Northmore, Orchard View, Pine Grove Elementary, Pioneer Park, Point Siena, Roosevelt, UB Kinsey Palmview, Washington Elementary, Westgate Elementary, West Riviera Elementary, and Westward Elementary. Let's give them all a round of applause. And finally, this evening, we'd like to recognize Mr. Jim Pegg, who has been involved with the district's safety patrol for more than 30 years. Jim started at Dwight D. Eisenhower Elementary as a teacher in 1985, then became the principal. In 2011, he was named president of the Palm Beach County Safety Patrol Association. He has worked with thousands of kids during his tenure, and seeing the students enjoying themselves on safety patrol trips makes all the work and stress of planning so worthwhile for him. At this time, we'd like to share a brief 90-second video about the safety patrol.
Since 1956, it's been an annual rite of passage for more than 100,000 Palm Beach County Safety Patrol students, a trip to Washington, D.C.
You know, I just fell in love with going on the trip and enjoying seeing Washington, D.C. through the eyes of students for the very first time.
It was amazing. I loved it. I love going to all the different places.
Now the man in charge of keeping the train trips chugging, including securing transportation, lodging, security, tours, meals, and more, is leaving the station. Jim Pegg retires after more than 33 years with the school district.
So over the years, he's been the leader. He's been the one behind the scenes who's made that trip go so well, been so successful, and it's been so smooth.
This was 20 years ago, and I see all these wonderful faces. He put so much time and effort into this trip. He doesn't realize how much he's done for these kids and how much he's helped that experience for them.
It's not just about seeing the memorials and the monuments and the museums. It's also about the experience of being somewhere that you've never experienced before, and especially with the cold and the snow, it always adds something to it.
Jim leaves a lasting legacy, and we wish him a bon voyage as he embarks on his next adventure.
Thank you, Mr. Pegg.
Yes, as the video stated, Mr. Pegg is retired and enjoying his next chapter. For any principals or anyone here who wants to join Mr. Pegg at the front, please come forward, and let's give him a big round of applause.
Hold my camera. Like a family reunion.
Mr. Chairman, board members, superintendent and staff, and members of the community, this concludes the presentations for March. The Communications and Engagement Department invites you to visit the district website at www.palmbeachschools.org to learn about all the great things happening in our schools. You can also click on School Board from our website for photos from tonight's meeting. Make sure to follow us on social media, available in English, Spanish, and Haitian Creole. And we also encourage you to download our mobile app in Google Play or from the App Store. Just search for School District of Palm Beach County in either store. Thank you, everyone, for your attention this evening, and have a good night.